Hello,
Hello.
everybody. We are live here.
We are back.
Don't you
Back.
just miss us?
Good to be back. The holidays are over. Back to work.
Yeah, we need to go back to work.
Yes. And I guess you understand where our viewers, you understand where the excitement is from. We've been away for some time now. You haven't seen the five of us together in a long time. So we are back again to business. We finished all the holiday and we are back to business. So today we'll talk, you know what? We'll reintroduce ourselves for people who have forgotten about us so soon, for people who are joining us for the first time, and people who just don't know who we are and what we do. Again, we are moms, we are all professional moms, and what we do is that we create and run an online business while spending quality time with our friends and family and our, you know what, and enjoy and travel as well. So today we are going to go back to basics. We're just going to go back to basics on what we do. And in what we do, we're just going to discuss why we all decided in our individual lives to run an online business. So that's what we'll be talking today about. It's all about business today. I think we've had so much fun that we've got to go to business. And that's why we have chosen this topic today, to go to business. So we're going to start all over again, introduce ourselves, and just go straight to business, why we started our online business. Again, my name is Harriet. I'm a social worker by profession. I'm originally from Ghana. I'm a mom and I live in Liverpool in the United Kingdom.
Oh, hello. My name is Grace, a mom of two, originally from Ghana too, and I live here in the UK. And I work as healthcare professional, and I do this business on the side. It's me.
It looks like it's the Ghana crew here. Hello. Seen this face before? Yeah. So I will still introduce myself anyway. For the new followers, we would like to welcome everybody who has been new, has just followed us, and the old ones. We appreciate you. My name is Eunice. I'm originally from Ghana too, but I live in Norway. I'm a mom to two teenage girls and a social worker and a social online business mentor.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elfrida. And like the four ladies there, I'm also from Ghana. I live in the UK with my family. I have two teenage boys, and I have a full-time work in the non-for-profit sector. And I also have this thriving digital business that keeps me on my toes, and I love it.
Hello, it's me. Okay, I'm not Ghanaian.
Yes, we've adopted her. We have adopted her.
I'm Niger, and I have roots back to Kenya as well, and I enjoy best of both worlds. I'm a mom of two. My name is Obia. I'm a mom of two. I work in the IT professional, and I also run a successful digital business, and I enjoy it.
Brilliant. We told you that today we are just back to business. So we've all told you how we are professionals and we enjoy our jobs and we enjoy what we do. And we're going to tell you why we chose this particular online business. I, for instance, as I've said, I'm a social worker by profession. I wanted something to earn extra, to do other things that I love to do, to spend with my time with my family. So I wanted to do something that I could do together so that it doesn't, so I chose that. That's briefly why I chose this online business. I'll leave someone else to talk. I don't want to steal the whole show, so I'll leave someone else to talk. Grace, do you want to say something else?
Okay, so I also jump onto this business because I work odd days like bank holidays, Christmas, and it's really was getting too much for my family because I couldn't spend time with them. So I wanted something that I could spend time with my family and also, earn at the same time. So when I saw this business, I jump in with my 2 feet. I didn't think
And
too
your
much
hands?
about it. Yes, because yeah, so that's why I decided to start this business so I can have more time for my children, especially, and also earn on the side to help as well. So that's why, yeah.
Wow.
And over to me.
Who else?
If you know me,
Yeah,
know that
who
I
else
love
wants to
getting
say
away.
yes?
If you know me, know that I love getting away. I love to travel, you know. And I wanted to work less and to be able to travel more. But how am I supposed to do that if there's no extra money coming from somewhere, or if I'm not allowed to be able to save whilst I'm still doing my business and be able to travel with it? How am I supposed to do that? So, you know, once this business gave me the opportunity to be able to save and to be able to travel while still doing the business, it was just an opportunity for me to grab. And I kept telling myself to every day, kept telling myself I was burnout. And I didn't know where it was coming from. So once I started realizing it was frequent burnout. So I was like, am I actually going to be saying this until I retire at 67 years? That wasn't going to be possible. So I needed to do something today, so later on I can enjoy and I can be able to retire early and still enjoy the time I have with my kids whilst I'm strong than waiting to retire at 67. So that's the major reason why I grabbed this business like I don't know how to say it. Yeah.
For me,
How
I
about you?
joined this business because I realized that I needed more out of life. I'm living in a foreign land. If I needed to travel anywhere, I needed to take permission from my employers, and the maximum I can get at a time is 4 weeks. I mean, if I travel to Ghana for 4 weeks, the first 2 weeks I'll be getting used to the system. By the time I'm ready to enjoy my holidays, my time is up. I have to pack my things and come. So I needed something that would give me that flexibility. If I want to be anywhere, I should be able to be there and still be able to earn an income to sustain my life. So that is one of the reasons, that freedom, that having a side business that is not location specific would give me, because I could have started anything else, but I opted for this because I needed that freedom and the money. And again, I want to retire early. Like, who wants to work till they are 70 years? After 70, what is there to do? I want to enjoy my life while I have this vitality and I have this energy to move around and do things. So I started this business so that I can make money quickly, so that I can start enjoying, I can take early retirement and start enjoying my life. Personally, it's all about the money, but I've gained so much, so many other things that we'll go into that. But the main reason is to make extra income and get that freedom to enjoy my life.
Oh my God, I love all this. You know, our viewers, what do you think about that? We'll let our last lady, our adopted sister. Yeah, we'll let her do this. Yeah, our adopted sister. We'll let her talk first before
Well,
we say anything else.
since I am adopted, you see what I mean? Anyway, I started this business because as a very busy mom of two, I worked in the IT industry and I struggled paying for expensive nannies. And I also struggled with finding someone to actually pick up my kids before 6 p.m. because I commute on the M4 and M25. For those of you who live in the UK, and I could not get back from work on time to pick up the kids. I struggled, not just that, and it became so expensive at the end of the month, it did not add up. So I needed extra revenue and also an opportunity to create a legacy for my children. And that's why I started looking for something extra to supplement me while also working in my current job because I love my job. And that's how I found this amazing opportunity.
How amazing. Yes, how amazing. You see, we are 5 moms and we all have totally different reasons. But I think all these reasons still boil down to one thing, the extra income. You know, who doesn't want an opportunity where you don't have to do double shifts? Because if the only way you can make extra income in this country, as you all know, is to go and work, take all the shifts under the sun to go and work. But with this opportunity, you don't have to do that. You can sit in the comfort of your home. Someone likes traveling, she can be on a boat. Eunice likes to cruise, so she's on a boat while she's on her phone, and doing her business. Other people like to fly, and others other things. So it is a flexible way of working without working. I mean, when I say working without working, you understand what I mean. You are not physically working hard, but the income is coming.
You're not glued to your PC.
Yeah.
Like we do in an 9-to-5. Yeah.
Yes, like announced. Yeah, that's it. So this is a great opportunity. The other thing we'll carry on we'll carry on talking about to people about why we sort of, and some of the challenges as we decided to join this online business, some of the challenges, some of the difficulties that we came across whilst trying to make or earn this extra income, to be able to go to Ghana for 4 weeks, to be able to travel the world, to be able to not pay childcare fees, and to be able to do all of that. What are the challenges? There's nothing that doesn't come with that, with challenges, but it's how you manage them that is the issue. So what are some of the challenges that we face as moms when we took that leap of faith?
Okay, so for me, apart from working nights, before I started all this, childcare was another thing for me. Like, it was a big issue because I moved from one area where I had childcare to an area where I didn't know anyone, so I had no help, and it was always like I was crying because when it's time to go to work, I had to start calling people, and it was a big issue for me. So then my husband was working night and I was working day. So it turns out that what we have to do, I have to wait for him when he's coming, take my children and meet him on the way because we were not driving to. So give him the children, and then I continue my journey. So it was really, really hard. And then I decided to say, okay, I'll check tonight and see what will happen, because I have to be there so I can send them to school and pick them up. And it wasn't also, even though I'm still doing the nights, now it's a bit better because at least I made this business and I had to cut down on my shifts, the long hours, taking, because you want to help your family. You go in, take all the extra shifts, and still the childcare too is a big issue. So nothing is working. If you look here, it's not working. If you look there, it's not working. But you have to. So we were really struggling when it comes to childcare. But then God being so good, we got through, and I found this amazing business which made me cut down on my hours. And I don't go and take, because the double shift where you get the money, that's the time you have to be home with your family. But then because of the money, you want to go at the same time. So now I'm able to relax and be there for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a big challenge, but we thank God.
And that sounds very familiar. Yeah, most people.
It does.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to, add any more, that's my pains. And
I would say that mine is the opposite of Grace's story. Actually, we don't have, myself and Harriet, we work from 8 to 5. So we don't even have the opportunity to pick evening shifts to make that extra income. So you have a fixed income that comes in, I was lucky at the point when I saw this business, my girls were almost grown. So I didn't have to struggle with childcare, but it was another story. When your family becomes bigger and larger, it becomes more expensive. Those kids are not kids anymore. They don't longer sit on kids' seats when you are booking a flight. You are booking grown-up flights. They no longer eat kids menu when you go to the restaurant. They're eating grown-up menus. So constantly you realize that you're well paid at the end of the month. You get good salary, but what comes in is like 90% goes out to the bills. So you are not able to do those extra things that you want to do. You are not able to travel. You are not able to buy more things, not more things, but things that they really like, that you know that every other teenager has. It's not a luxury, but it's probably a necessity. You buy, but it's like you're pulling hair from your nose, you know how it hurts. And I was like, how is that even possible that you work so well, and then you still struggle when you have to travel? You have to buy a ticket on a credit card, and you have to struggle to pay it up. It's like a constant circle, So that was some of the challenges that actually pushed me to trying to find something extra. But I didn't want to work outside, come from work, and have to go somewhere else and work. I wanted to be able to work in the comfort of my home and still be with my kids and my family. Over to you, Elfrida.
Yeah, I mean, before this business.
Hi, Zelda.
A little trainee.
Yeah.
We're bringing her up to take over.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, the struggles of immigrants in this country, if those people who find themselves in that situation where you come abroad and you are not immediately able to settle in the system and start living, you waste a whole lot of time trying to set yourself up and all that. That was my story. And so when I settled, I realized I needed to move really quickly. And moving really quickly in terms of money would have to be taking on extra jobs, extra hours, and all that. Meanwhile, I have a family to attend to. I can't be out all the time while my children and my husband are just fending for themselves, and I don't even know what's happening in the lives of my children. So, but then I was doing it. I was working here and there, trying to make ends meet, trying to make up for lost time. For me, it was trying to make up for lost time. So when I saw this opportunity, and then they said, oh, there'll be no selling, there is the automated system, and there is this, and I'm like, okay, I want the money. This system is going to give me the money, but I don't have the time to be running around. And with this system, I don't need so much time to run around. So for me, that was what caught my attention, and I hopped on. So yeah.
Let me just add to this before Obi you take over. I just wanted to add, so I don't forget, about being an immigrant parent in this country and the processes that you've got to go. And I think that a lot resonates with some of us on this show. For me, one of the struggles I have, you come to this country, you want to sort yourself out, you finish with that, you think that, for you to be able to make that money is all about going to school. So I did that, went to school, you finish school, and then I become a social worker and realized that, it's not even all rosy. After all these years, I think I spent nearly about 10 years trying to sort myself out in this country and going into school. And I finished, and then you realize that, at the end of the day, it's not even as rosy. And for me, I became a social worker. I worked from 9 to 5. So for me, my wages were not enough for me. But then I was thinking, I need to spend time with my children. The only way to make other income is to work at the weekend, take another job somewhere and work at the weekend. Did I want to do that? I didn't want to do that. So for me, when this opportunity came, I realized that in order to do another job at the weekend to lose out on my children, I would rather prefer to run this, and those are some of the struggles, whether we like or not. As immigrants, you come here, you've got a settling period. Some people's settling periods can be over 20 years. Some can last forever.
Forever?
And I think if you're, yes, forever. Yes, so I think this is a very good opportunity.
Some can last
forever.
It's a terrible system. That's where we find ourselves. So we need to make the most of it. And just
absolutely.
Yeah.
And let me add one thing, Harriet. Yeah, the funny thing is that all this school that we went, you finish and then you start life with a huge debt. That's the student loan. So how are you going to even start to say that, oh, I'm really benefiting from the education? Because you work, the money goes to student loan. So it's like it takes you even time, or you even pay it within so many. Some people are still paying it. People have worked for 10 years after education and they're still paying the student loan. It's like you've trapped yourself somewhere.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And another thing I also want to touch on, it's amazing how all of us are having issues with childcare. Another thing, when I started this, before I start challenge I had initially when I saw the details about this business was, I was camera shy, you see. I was camera shy, and also my mindset wasn't really up to par. You see what I mean? So I had to actually change the way I think, go through the training, overcome my skepticism, because I was skeptical initially about starting and joining this community. But I had to overcome all that through the training we were given. And then that really helped me to actually step up and begin to flourish in the community. And it's amazing, apart from just also getting over our individual challenges as moms, there are other individual personal ones we have to overcome, like people watching us now saying, oh, how is this legit? And then I found out about the tax. I found out about we're going to pay tax, and we're going to report to HMRC, and then so many things. And that's when I knew, okay, I have to overcome this, my doubts, and just take a leap of faith, because I was so desperate to do something extra. And that's what brought us. And I met you amazing mamas in our community, and it has been amazing, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the part that you talked about camera shy, camera shy. And I know some of the issues that we come across is what people will say, especially a lot of us diasporans, especially, it's unfortunate to say, but we from the diaspora, we are brought up to go to university, go to school, and acquire all these sort of degrees. So you get to a point that you think, you know what? You are shy to let people even know what you're doing, because people expect you to be a doctor, a solicitor. What are you doing behind the camera? She come all the way from abroad to come and sit there.
No way you're struggling to pay your bills. That the degree or the doctor will not pay the bills. You have to be honest here.
Yeah. But and people watching us, honestly, you can see. I believe watching us for some time, that you can see our individual changes that we've made. Our individual, a few months ago, I would have been able to talk the way I'm talking to be eloquent the way I am today, because I was here. So you've been within our journey, and you've seen our progress, our growth. And I think for me, that's one big thing that I have benefited from being with this community. I've met amazing people on the way, and I have come out of my shell. Yeah. What are some of the advice that would give to people watching us? What are some of the advice?
Okay, so I will say, if you're watching us and you're thinking, what are they talking about? Or just click on our website, or send us a DM, comment on the comment section. Also, we are all skeptical. We were skeptical when we saw this, but then we took a leap of faith and we jumped in, and it's been an amazing journey. So if you're watching us today and you're also thinking, can I do this? Is this real? Come and find out for yourself. It is real. This is real people, and real results are happening. Just come inside the community and come and find out. You don't have to pay anything. Just check out, sign up, come and find out what we're doing. If you think it's for you, then that's fine. And if it's not for you, that's also fine. You can also try somewhere else. But this community, I don't think you will come and go back. Just come and find out what you're doing. Yeah. So that's all I'll say. If
Over to you, Harriet.
anybody else?
I would say that I would say that it's better to be informed and to be aware than to just hang around the fence and be wondering what's going on, because you can keep wondering for the past 20 years. You just have to be informed. So the only way to be informed is to come in and find out what we're doing. There's so much to gain. And well, if it's not for you, I don't think that you have anything to lose, but you rather gain.
Yeah.
Because when you join our community, it's free to join the Facebook page, and it's also free to watch the webinar. But to get more details about the tools and system, there's a $149 charge that you have to really pay to come in, and then we share more details with you. And those details will be sent out to you once you put in your name and email address, and then we go from there. But apart from that, the Facebook page is absolutely free for you to connect with us and see how we roll in the community. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like everybody has said. Pardon?
I just want to stress on the fact that the 149 is refundable.
It's refundable.
It's something that you get back if you get.
Yeah.
If you register and then you don't like what you're seeing, that's not home for you. You get back your money. So the flexibility
which is a good deal, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Thank you, everyone. I don't think I don't really have a lot much to say. All I will be saying to people, if you are watching us for the first time, just comment, share it to people who, if you are not interested, just share it to other people that might benefit from this opportunity. All I will say that if you are watching us and you are interested, whoever you resonate with on the screen, click our Facebook pages. There's a link there. You click each and everyone's page that resonates with you. Put in your name and email address. We'll send you information. On the other hand, you can chat with us on Facebook. You can chat with us on Messenger, and we'll be available to answer your questions. If you feel skeptical, if that gives you a reassurance, we are there to answer all your questions. Yeah, so that's what I'll leave you with. And would say that we'll see you next week again with another interesting story. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye for now. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.